Courtesy Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. You know, we always talk about exit 86 off of the I-20 service road. Well, looky what we have here. This truck here just got off exit 86 off the I-20 service road. Lo and behold, where is it going? Looks like it's slowing down. David Pesnell is turning right, and where is it turning right into?
It is turning right into Courtesy Dodge over here in Ruston, Rick. And I mean, Rick, oh my gosh, by golly, it may not be time for mistletoe and holly, but it sure does feel a lot like Christmas seeing this truck pull in over here today.
Well, you're dreaming of a white Christmas. It looks like we may have a white Memorial Day here.
With two white Gladiators, I do believe so, sir.
3 white Gladiators coming here to Courtesy Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep. You are seeing, this could be yours, whomever is watching this video. So what do we got here that we're going to watch unload for somebody to come to Courtesy Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep there, David?
We have a 3500 Ram pickup, 2 Gladiators on the top, and a Gladiator Rubicon on the bottom. These are the only 3 Gladiators on the lot, fresh off the truck, just arrived.
Literally, just
so hot, you probably will get your hand burned if you go touch them.
All right, so this is a Jeep, not Jeep Memorial Days, it's Jeep Freedom Days. How auspicious that we have 3 products from Jeep as well as a new Ram truck. And David, as you know, inventory may look lean, but that doesn't mean business is bad. People are wanting vehicles, and so when they get here, they go fast.
Absolutely, and when you have 4 primo vehicles, it's like having a 64 Bordeaux. I mean, you have, it's not the quality, or it's not the quantity, it's the quality,
The
right?
quality,
yes, sir.
You're exactly right. And we watched one of these offloadings before, and Michael Slater was talking about how a lot of folks, they just enjoyed watching this slice of life. I mean, this is real life.
Oh, it really is, and we all, you know, you see these trucks coming out, and we are like kids at Christmas, you
That's
know,
right.
being lean as it is. I mean, and even when it's not lean, it's exciting. You have new product coming in, you know, and it's just, you know, we get excited, we all run out. You know, it's just like Christmas morning for us, except it's a mid-afternoon in May.
Oh yeah, mid-afternoon in May, and matter of fact, the perfect time because earlier here at Courtesy Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Mike Slater was on talking about the pre-owned inventory, which is a perfect time for graduation gifts.
Absolutely. We have high school graduates. My daughter graduated last week. My niece graduated last night. You also have Grambling graduated last week. Tech is graduating this weekend.
Right.
So there's just, you know, from college to high school, there's plenty of graduates probably would be happy to receive a new vehicle, just like the Mazda 6 that we have, the Toyota Camry that we have, along with the many great other vehicles that are on the lot at the moment.
Well, your daughter texted me and she said she wanted one of these Gladiators, and I just knew the doting dad that you are, and you're going to say yes to that, or do we want to have that discussion at another time?
New number, who dis?
All right, now this is a skill too. This is what's kind of fun. The guy or gal that drives these, they're called transports.
Yes, correct.
They got to have skills on the road and delivered, as well as offloading these things so that there's no scratches, no dents, no dings. It's a skill.
That's a skill, and I'm sure nerve-wracking. I mean, that, and also, you know, loading them up to begin with, you know, like I said, transporting down the highway, and then when you get to the dealership, because just before they got here, they were across at our sister store at the Chevy spot, Courtesy Chevy, so they may unload it in multiple dealerships, so you got to kind of finagle all these vehicles around,
right?
Get them off, like you say, undamaged. Sometimes even get one back on and take somewhere else, depending on how the order was loaded.
Right,
so
right.
It's a lot of skill to that.
So the proverbial inventory arriving daily is literally what's happening here at Courtesy Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Exit 86. Looks like he's taking the Ram truck. That's what's got to come off first, right?
Yeah, I would assume we'll probably go with that one. And what's funny about these things, and he can lift up, take that bottom Rubicon off to get the 2 on the top. You know, after that Ram comes off, it's kind of his choosing at that point, however he wants to manipulate those rails and whatnot. He's got all kind of levers that does, you know, raising and bending and everything else you can think of.
All right, take us through the process. These are going to come off. They're obviously going to get checked. They're going to be I want to say cleaned up, but then that's, I mean, they're already clean, but what happens after this? They go in the back?
Well, they are unloaded. We do inspect them for any visual damage just to make sure. Then it goes to service, who inspects their visual damage, inspects all the mechanics, electronics, make sure there's no updates, make sure there's no issues. Once all that checks out, it does go to our detailer in the back who does wash them up and gets them ready for you to come buy them here on the lot.
How soon before these vehicles, because I know folks are, and that's got to make your job, I guess challenging is a good word, that the prospective buyer starts the process online. And so they'll go online. How soon before these vehicles get online at buycourtesy.com?
Well, these should already be online.
They should? Yes. Oh, okay.
Most of the vehicles that are arriving, unless there's just a surprise, which doesn't happen so much nowadays, are usually online anywhere between 1 to 2 weeks before they actually get to the dealership.
Really?
That is the problem. If you do have somebody, that doesn't call you or email you, that shows up thinking that it's actually, at the lot, which
right.
It does say, typically in transit.
Right.
But now these should be available tomorrow, mid-morning.
Right.
Service opens about 7:30, 7:45. They get to working on this right away. So 9, 10 o'clock, these will be ready to be purchased.
And then also, once these are priced, the stickers on there, Courtesy honors the sticker price. They don't do any additional add-ons. Is that you understand what I'm trying to ask?
That is absolutely, some people call it market adjustment, bump sticker, or just simply as you said, over the sticker price, we're sticker price, or if there's any applicable rebates, those apply. So sticker price at worst, possibly below if possible.
Sure.
But yes, never over sticker.
Keep that in mind, folks. Here at Courtesy Chrysler Dodge Jeep, it is Jeep Freedom Days. Now, I talked with Mike. It was Ram Truck Month last month. I'm not sure what the Ram feature is for May. Could be Ram. Every month's Ram Truck Month.
Every month's Ram Month. It's #1 truck on the market, best riding truck on the market.
And you have a couple of them. You've got a lot of them out there on the lot, besides the one that's going to be offloaded here now. This looks like a 4-door, 4x4. Did you say?
3,500. So it's a 1-ton, 4-door, 4x4. So
3,500. That's a monster, huh?
That's a monster. Pulling big trailers, heavy loads. That's the guy you want right there.
So has somebody, do you know, or when somebody goes online, like you say, this high probability it's already on buycourtesy.com, they could be already eyeing it and not to your knowledge, or you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, somebody could already be eyeballing it. In fact, somebody could be calling now. You never can tell.
Right.
Or emailing us. I do know that we've had a few inquiries on these Gladiators here in the last few days.
Right.
So, and usually when that happens, we take the person's name and number. If it's a phone call or if it's an email, we have that, and we'll contact them and let them know, hey, this has arrived. Would you like to come check it out? We know you're interested.
You ever see a boat get launched in the water? You know how they kind of crack the champagne on the bow there, and then it hits the water and rocks. That's what this kind of looks like, except the gravel doesn't kick up. All right, so 1 down, 3 to go. Ram is on the ground here at Courtesy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Freedom Days, and we're looking now. I see obviously a white Jeep Gladiator.
Correct. We have two, actually. The one that you can see closest to you in white, and the one past it. And I believe, it's hard to tell from here, and we actually have about 7 or 8 more Gladiators on the way over the next few weeks. We have quite a bit of Gladiators coming in. I believe these two are Overlands. Don't quote me on that. I can't, because we have so many actually coming for once. So, at one point, Rick, no matter what day it was, there were days we sold 2 to 4 Gladiators a day. Within a day or two, we kept about 13 on the lot at all times, brand new Gladiators. So, it's nice to kind of see a little bit of old times coming back with 3 here and another 7 to 8 on the way.
Oh yeah, for sure. While he goes up there to get that one, I'm going to turn the camera out because I did a feature on this one on the lot here at Courtesy, David. I'll zoom in on this one. This is kind of a unique Jeep in that, oops, shaky camera. Fire the cameraman, there he is.
Cameraman drinking a Cameron.
What are we looking at? This one is the, is it a postal edition or is it?
Well, interesting thing about this one, number one, the color is a little unique. I really like it. It's Sarge green.
Sarge green.
Kind of harkens back to the old school military days, but not quite.
Right.
Well, this is actually a European model. The steering wheel and such is on the right-hand side.
Right.
So you might could say it's a postal Jeep, but you know, it's all in your point of view on it. I mean, you were talking about earlier, but it's perfect for delivering mail or going down the Autobahn.
Or just messing with people to say, get in the car, and then they go to get in that side, and they're like, am I going to drive this?
I actually had somebody do that Saturday, didn't know what in the world was going on.
Did you really?
Yeah, actually.
That's good.
And it's one of those things, I've driven plenty of right-hand drive vehicles. After the first few minutes, most people, you get used to it really quick, but you get some weird looks driving down the road. People, you know, don't know quite what's going on.
Oh, yeah. All right, now this is kind of interesting. I thought he was going to take the top off, but it looks like he's coming from the...
from the bottom.
Yeah. So what's underneath there that's hidden in the shadows? Do you know?
Looks like a Gladiator that is a Rubicon in perhaps Sting Gray.
Steam Gray?
Sting, like a scorpion.
Oh, Stingray.
Yeah.
Stingray.
Stingray. Sounds like Stingray, but Sting Gray. My wonderful enunciation isn't helping you out.
Gray.
There you
Sting
go.
Gray. So,
and it's probably really my favorite color.
Well, one just drove past the camera here. It was, I want to say charcoal gray. I'm not.
Yeah, it's they call that granite.
Granite. Okay, so I can't wait to see what Sting Gray, not Stink Ray.
No, not stink at all. It's quite lovely, actually. It's women love it, men love it, everybody loves it. Children of all ages.
Yeah, Jeep's resurrected itself really well, and I'm not that it really ever went anywhere, did it? I mean, it seems.
Over the last several years, they've just.
I'm thinking in the 80s. Was it around in the 80s?
It was. You had a period in the early 90s where they fell a little bit out of favor, and then kind of came back mid 90s, early 2000s. You had, and then. You know, Jeep had only the two-door Wrangler as far as Wrangler Gladiator went at that time. Well, as people, you know, families grew and prices on vehicles increased, a two-door Jeep just wasn't practical as a main vehicle for most people at that time who had families. With the advent of the four-door Wrangler, that opened up a whole possibility to families, and ever since then, they've just been coming back stronger and stronger because every year, with every iteration, the Wrangler just has improved its ride, its handling, the engine, and then of course you have the Gladiator come out, which is your Wrangler with a bed on it. So if you need, you know, room to put your ice chest or you're hauling something, you have a bit of a bed on there. And those have been a massive hit with people from young to old. I mean, all ages.
I see them everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, the last time you and I, or one of the times you and I, David Pesno, Rick Godley here at Courtesy Chrysler. Ooh, look at that. This thing looks like something out of like Jurassic Jeep Park. It's opening up and it's going to burp out the Sting Gray, but we had an electric Jeep that's gone, obviously, and of all the features on that we talked about, one we didn't talk about was how that Jeep can get you into the woods because it's electric and no sound.
Absolutely. When it sounds about like we have a golf cart behind us, guys. It sounds probably less noise than that. You do hear an electric motor, but it is so quiet that over the motor you actually hear your tires on the grass and dirt more than you hear that. I mean, that's
here she comes.
One of the big selling points for our area with a hybrid Jeep being able to operate in full electric mode to really sneak around if you're in the woods and just not disturb the wildlife. And yes, that is a Sting Gray. Look at that beautiful beast right there, the Rubicon. My goodness. You know why they call them Rubicon, right?
Tell me.
They were made for the Rubicon Trail out in California. So coming stock, it's able to handle the Rubicon Trail.
Well, knowing me like you do, I thought it was more esoteric than that, you know, the Rubicon, wasn't that like the River Styx, or wasn't that the marker that once you crossed it, you couldn't go back? Crossing the Rubicon or?
Something like that. Okay. But in California, there's the Rubicon Trail, and that's stock. That'll handle
I did not know that.
Yes, it is a...
Have you ever been on the Rubicon Trail?
No, I have not. Do want to go there, and there's Moab, I believe in Utah, if I'm remembering correctly. That's, beautiful desert. That I've had a couple of buddies years ago went to it, and it just looks amazing, which I've never been to Utah, period. There's a lot of beautiful country out there.
Sure.
So what a better way to explore it than a Jeep or Gladiator, a Wrangler or Gladiator.
Well, we know we've arrived when the Jeep comes out with the P Ridge edition, and that it can cross the P Ridge, but I want to give all props, praise, and respect to P Ridgeites, because every now and then I have to pass through there, and I want to come out unscathed.
See, now that's what you don't want to be the rubber sticks. You want to come through the other side.
There you go. Yeah, you're exactly right.
Back again there, Bilbo.
All right, 50% offloaded here.
Yes, indeed.
Courtesy Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep. Looks like we got the two
white Gladiators. That the tops are white, the fenders are white, and it looks like, at least on the one that's towards us, the rims are black or black and silver. It's hard to tell,
right?
But that is one of my favorite color combinations there. The white with like blacked out rims or black and silver rims.
Oh yeah.
Just has a real sharp, to me it's just like, it's kind of like a great grand piano. You just have, just the beautiful white with the black accents. Just looks sleek, it looks bold, it looks sexy. I mean, I really like that color combo.
All right, so we're filming. What is today? Today happens to be the 18th.
May 18th of May 2022 is what they tell us.
And that's what, whatever they tell us, that's what it is. These Jeeps are literally hitting the ground. This video will probably get posted on the 19th. It'll be interesting to see just how fast these Jeeps stay on the lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't wait till the 20th. Some of these may not be here, in quite all honesty. If you're interested in a Gladiator, I would not wait around. There are very, very few anywhere in this area. I'm talking about within 500 miles.
Well, and another thing too is I'm not a white guy, and when it comes to color of vehicle, had to qualify that there. But white is the most popular color. Is it not in vehicles, or used to be?
In overall vehicles, that is the thing that differentiates Jeep, whether it be Gladiator or Wrangler, from the rest of the population. They are not afraid to go bold with, you'll see neon colors, neon greens, neon blues.
Well, yeah, what happened though, you had a neon green here, neon blue.
Neon blue. We have not had a pink Jeep yet. I do have people waiting on one if we can ever get some. It's actually called Tuscadero.
Is that the Stingray? No, that's not.
That's the same color, but a different vehicle.
I got you.
That, I believe, was our fantastic service manager, our service writer, Kristen. So, if any of you have been up here and had service, you obviously know her. She does a wonderful job taking care of all the people that come in. Ryan Collins is our new service manager. Fantastic guy. I've known him most of my life.
Well, I did have to go into the back there one time in the service, and it was packed. So obviously, people bringing their vehicles here to Courtesy Chrysler Dodge Jeep for service as well as auto body.
Service, maintenance. You should have seen it Friday. I mean, they were every day, everything was lined up, and they were rocking and rolling.
That's good.
And one thing people don't always think about, I'll tell you this, check with the dealership here, and they can change most any type of vehicle. It doesn't have to be, Ram, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep. But we are typically, in your quick lubes, we are typically a lot cheaper. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that until I started working here. I always thought, the dealership's going to be high, Not at all. Comparatively, it was, quite a bit cheaper, to be honest with you.
All right, so we've been, David Pesno's been hogging the mic here, but the Jeep Man _318, Jaquay Hill, did I get the Instagram right there?
Let's take
I did?
Jaquay in.
Give him the mic there.
Take it over.
So, Jaquay Hill He is Jeepman_318
got
on
it. You
Instagram.
must have been practicing, Rick.
Huh?
You must have been practicing.
I am practicing them.
You getting good.
So, David was telling us all about this. Tell us what you see coming off.
I see 2 high altitude Jeep Gladiators, 2022 models. One has tan leather in it, and the other one has black. I seen it from the truck.
Oh, yeah.
Got good eyes. David called me Hawkeye.
The tan and black interior. Oh.
Really see that?
Yeah.
Well, David, he's a little bit younger than you and I. All right, here comes number 3. It is literally on the lot, a courtesy Chrysler Dodge Jeep.
Both bright white, clear coat.
Yeah. Black rim.
Blackout
Man,
package.
that's
That's a beauty.
So do you guys play over and under, meaning what will be the over or under? This will be on the lot for 5 days.
It might not reach 5 days.
So that means it's the under on this one.
Yes, sir.
And then
Yeah, it won't
All
be 5 days.
especially since this happens to be Jeep Freedom Days. All right, so he's got 3 down. He's got 1 more. And as David said, it already stopped up the hill. All right, yeah, we'll show some love to the, not only the flag there, but zooming on in to that other courtesy dealer, right? Courtesy Chevrolet Buick. Well, there ain't no more Buicks, is there?
Yeah.
There is? Okay, what am I?
Cadillac.
Cadillac is. Okay, yeah, there's Buick. Okay, so that's enough love there because they just got some of this shipment. Last one. Well, they do inventory for those who are CPAs or financial. You have FIFO, which is first in, first out, LIFO, last in, first out, or I don't know what other variations on this. So this is going to be the last out, and it may be the first out.
Yes, sir.
I've been in the sun too long.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, he brings a good point. So the 3 Gladiators,
Are we still on?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're
the
we're rolling, man.
Of the 3 Gladiators, I say Rick brought up a good point. Which one do you think's going to sell first?
The tan interior.
The tan interior.
So that white one that just got off?
That one.
Oh, the one. Okay.
Now, David was telling me that
The
these.
gray one's already sold.
Is it?
Yeah.
That quick?
The gray one's already sold.
All right. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Things are flying off that quick, guys.
And the 3500.
Really?
Yep.
Well, you see how quick it can go nowadays.
They go so quick. As soon as
Well,
the truck.
man.
Boom.
Dwayne took the one that's coming off now, so I'm going to take the
Yeah. Okay.
one that came off. So
All right. What's the difference on this one? Is this the same vehicle but just a different interior?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, he gets to drive this one off. Did he back the other ones off? I
You see how
forgot.
good it does on that off-road incline.
Oh yeah. Look at
Got
that.
some good eyes, because I wasn't sure.
So there you have it. As David said, that's Santa's sled. It's empty now. It's gonna head.
reindeer came off, 2 are gone.
Yeah, 2 are already gone. Kudos to whoever that gentleman is. We don't know him, huh? But it's there you have it.
Greater than local.
Yes.
We appreciate him and his work.
All truck drivers are appreciated here at Curtis.
Oh, you better believe it. You better believe it. All right, so let's turn the camera on these guys here. What do you want to say?
I just want to say, come to Courtesy, get you a nice vehicle. All purchases of vehicles from me, you will receive a gift bag,
Ooh.
a t-shirt, and pens and pencils.
And then you also have little toy cars. You don't give them away, do you?
I gave all the ones I had